This is the free motion quilting tutorial for spiral flowers. This is stitched by first starting with the spiral, and you're actually going to spiral into a circle. And this is kind of like peppermint candy. And to build up the outside edges of the center spiral, I actually travel stitched all the way around it to build up the thread just a little bit. So now we're going to stitch spiral petals all around this central swirl in order to create the spiral flower. So first stitch your spiral and then stitch a little echo around it. And you can definitely change the size and the shape of your flower by changing the size and shape of your starting spirals, of your spiral petals. So this first spiral is a little bit bigger, and that makes the resulting petal a lot bigger too. This is going to be a design that works really well in kind of the open, uncomplicated areas of your quilt. As you can see, this is a center fill design, so it's stitched from the center of your space to the outside. And because of that, it's going to work really, really well in an open block. So if you have a quilt that every other block is left empty, so let's say some of them are either pieced or appliqued and the other ones are empty, this would be a good design to stitch in that empty block. Or you could also use this in a circle quilt. You could stitch this in the center of several circles. There are many different uses for it, and the best thing to do is just simply be creative with where you're going to use it. So you can see how the first set of spiral petals kind of went around the shape of the central swirl. So now I'm going to show you how the outer petals really work. And it does require a little bit of traveling and kind of fitting into these kind of odd areas. And you can see me stitching that one right there. Sometimes you don't have enough space for the full spiral. It takes up quite a bit of space, and the best thing that you can do is just simply travel and then stitch lines that will fill it in evenly. And here's what it looks like when you finish spiral flowers. For over 150 videos on free motion quilting, plus loads of tools and supplies for this awesome hobby, go to daystyledesigns.com.